Now recording from MIST4620, Deliverable 9, Sprint 5. Here you see our user story table, which contains the user stories, the acceptance criteria that was provided, as well as if they were met or not. Now here on the first one, which says Manage Pickup Schedule, you see that it has not been met. That is because of the complexity of the user story. To implement this user story, we would first have to establish validation rules and then establish them again in the process builder, which the team was having difficulty with, and when attempting to learn more and combat it, the team velocity simply did not allow it, so we had to push this one off of our end product. But the other ones you can see have been met according to the acceptance criteria that was provided by Dr. Karahana, such as the display pickup schedule on the dashboard, the setting user permissions, and generating the refused donations report. So first we're going to look at the displaying pickup schedule on dashboard. So if you come here, you see that we have a Habitat for Humanity app, and one of the tabs is dashboard. So if we simply click on the dashboard, we can see the daily pickup report. And if we click it, it will show us the daily pickup report with the pickups for today, for their first name, last name, their address, phone number, as well as what we're picking up from them. We also have a calendar tab on their app, which shows us not only today's pickup schedule, but the pickup for the previous days for the week as well. For this one, I can show you how we can edit it. So if you simply hover over today's and click on edit, instead of starting at 1:30, I'm going to start it at 2 p.m. and it will end at 2:30. And when we click on save, it says that it was saved, and then it will refresh and show us that it starts at 2 p.m. right here. Our next thing that we're going to look at on Salesforce is setting the user permissions. So if you come over here to setup and you go down to users, then profiles, and then you scroll through the profiles, you'll find the profiles for the dispatcher, the driver, and the Habitat admin. Now I won't show you all of them for the sake of time, but I will show you one, which is the dispatcher in this case. If you simply click on edit, you can see all of the permissions have been set for the dispatcher according to what they might need. So we have our tab settings, and then our administrative permissions, our general user permissions, as well as standard object permissions. Next we have our custom object permissions, and then event permissions, etc., which have all been saved here, and it's been set up accordingly for the driver and the Habitat admin as well. Our last thing that we're going to look at is the refused donations report, which if we come over here again to the Habitat for Humanity app that was developed and we go to the reports tab, we can click on the refused donations report. And it will show us the number of donations that were refused, as well as the date that they were attempted, the account ID and account name associated with it, as well as the primary contact associated with the account name and ID, their address, and the item that was refused when it went to be picked up.